let's continue playing some Our Life. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think last time we were doing a Shiloh event, so I'm excited to continue that. Try will be confused that I sleep early. I was very confused. Oh, you're going to sleep early? I'm proud of you, Pikachu. Yeah, you guys can see the game alright, right? Yeah, I'm looking at the feed right now. Nice. Pleasantly surprised. Well, early. Yeah, I think it's like kind of late. 11 p.m. Yeah, I figured it was like close to midnight. But yeah, we were on like a little play date with Shiloh, best boy, and I think we're going home now. The sun was low on the horizon as you returned to your neighborhood. There you spotted two very familiar figures up ahead, Lizzie and Cove. Oh, time to hit Cove with my paper fan. Isn't today the anniversary for Smash, by the way? You opened your mouth to make your presence known to them, just as you saw the tears on Cove's face. You walked straight over, Shiloh at your heels. Once there, you... Oh. Uh-oh. Just wait until Starry Bunny Nights is finished. I will beat you as revenge. Speaking of Smash, I'm gonna smash your head if you attack Code. I don't know what the situation is. I'm gonna carefully ask what happened. Without a time machine, the only way you were gonna find out was by asking the witnesses. Lizzie might have done something, but she could have been in the wrong place at the wrong time, or even come to Cove's aid. You wanted to hear the story. Cove, what happened?
Honey.
You got yelled at. Oh shoot. I don't know if you guys are getting my Steam notifications, but let me just go offline for a second. He took a deep, steadying breath. Some grandparents got mad at me. Sorry. Lizzie jerked her head in the direction of a nearby house. Your heart sunk. You knew exactly what had happened. Every year, the same mean old couple rented out that condo for the summer. You, Lizzie, and Shiloh knew to stay away from them, but Cove couldn't have. Oh, fucking boomers. Am I right? They're like that with everyone. Hold on. Yeah, what the hell? I hate old people. If there's something that I hate more than I hate children, it's old people. Even your mom struggled to find anything nice to say about them, but the elderly pair particularly took offense to kids. And all these millennials, all these zoomers not doing anything for the economy. Listen, we don't have jobs yet. We're 9 years old. Yeah, Lizzie drew herself up at that. She looked pointedly in your direction. I was helping. That's cool. Is there anything I can do? Why doesn't Shiloh have a spray?
No.
I'm just gonna stay away. Or you could teach them a lesson. Hell yeah, let's beat the shit out of some old people. I got my pipe. There was a devilish glint in her eyes. Let's go! My favorite pastime, beating the shit out of old people. What? You should ding-dong ditch them. Go ring the doorbell and run. It'll be great because they're so slow, they'll never catch you. Damn it, I thought we were actually gonna get some violence up in here. Just ding-dong ditching? What are we, 9? Oh wait, we are 9. That's dumb. I don't want to go near them ever again.
You're just saying that because you're a chicken.
Oh my god, hold on. Let me increase the voice, or maybe, yeah. Voices are a bit softer compared to the music. Can you hear the music and everything alright, by the way? I hope Elio never volunteers in a retirement home. I almost applied for a job at a retirement home, but then I was like, no, I hate old people. I hate old people. Cove glared but didn't take the bait. Lizzie turned to you. Okay, like, there are some old people I like the kind, elderly, like, lady that, like, just, like, sits there and sews and stuff. And is, like, very kind. But for most of the time, the old people that I have met in my life are boomers. And they just complain about you, and they're like, why can't you do this? Oh, I'm so old, you gotta do this for me. Oh, do. I don't get out of my way. Oh. Like, I live in a town with a lot of old people, so I've had to deal with a lot of elderly people that are like assholes. Elio, I'm 202 Lappy. Hey, that's young. That's young. That just sits there and sews. Oi. But yeah, I remember, okay, it hasn't been as bad at, like, the ice cream shop. Okay, like, I've had some people that, like, get angry, like, if you give them too much ice cream, and I'm like, why are you coming to an ice cream shop if you're gonna complain about me giving you extra ice cream? But, like, at the movie theater, the elderly were just particularly annoying. Like, you're not supposed to go into the box office, and this one guy was knocking on the door to the box office, and I was like, why is a customer knocking on the door to the box office? And, like, I cracked open the door, and I was like, what is the problem, sir? If you want to talk to me, you're gonna have to go to the actual, like, reception area. And then he, like, used his crutch to, like, force it into the crack and, like, creak it open. So, like, I wouldn't be able to close the door. Like, I was fucking terrified. I was like, why are you opening the door like this? What the hell is going on? Like, there is no one else in the room except for me. And like, he was, like, so pissed off. And he's like, I forgot what his thing was about. I think it was, like, about, like, some seat in the auditorium or something. Like, he wanted a refund or something. And I was like, I can process that, but sir, can you please do it in the actual area for the customers? You're not supposed to be in here. Like, oh my god, I was so scared. Fucking old people, I swear to God, they think they're so privileged and that you have to bend yourself over backwards because, like, they've been alive for, like, 90 years. Like, maybe do something that, like, makes me have respect for you, and then I'll bend myself over backwards for you. Not gonna do it if you put a fucking crutch in the like, door and, like, force your way into a room you're not supposed to be in! Elio, you have the age of a prehistorical Mesozoic boomer. No, I'm 202 and bunny ears. No, I'm not old. I'm not old. Cove glared but didn't take the bait. Lizzie turned to you. Oh, why isn't... My game just freeze? Oh, there we go. You're not a chicken, are you? Oh, thank you for the head pat, Spoon God. Also, it was not frozen. My mouse was just on a completely different display. I'm not old. Okay, Grandpa. I could just kill you. Your hair is already white though, Elio Oji-san. I kill you. I could kill you. Okay, is my head pat's not working? Is my model... Hold on. Is my model not working? Oh, there we go. Okay, it does work. Head pats are still 2 FPS, I see. What is wrong with the head pats recently, eh? Model is fine? Okay. Oh, I guess my Twitch monitor isn't like active because it's been stuck on this one screen for a while, so I guess I can't. Okay, I can't keep track of my stream on my end, so let me know if there are any like problems or anything. Head Pat's hand is tired. You're not a chicken, are you? Yeah, cluck cluck. You thought they deserved worse. Yeah, fuck old people. Fuck them elderlies. You scrunched up your nose in disgust as you shook your head. As pranks go, it was pretty weak. They would answer the door to find nothing there. So what? Yeah, let's fucking egg them! Throw some toilet paper up in their trees. Let's fucking go. It would be sort of annoying, but they seem like the kind of people that would be irritated by about anything. If they were gonna open the door, there should be something bad in there. I never was the kid that like egged people's houses or like threw the toilet paper on like Halloween. I think that was like a regular thing that happened in my neighborhood. I remember across the street, a bunch of kids like hated the family that lived across the street because the kids there were assholes. That was the same family that had the kid that tried to steal my bike when I was a kid, and I rammed my bike into his balls. That was the same family. But like every year, I would like wake up and I would look outside and I would see like toilet paper on the roof. And like I remember the kids liked putting rotten eggs in like people's mailboxes. Yeah, we had some problems with mailboxes growing up, cause like every Halloween, like if you didn't give them good candy, they would put rotten eggs in your mailboxes. And I remember we had like a wasp's nest in our mailbox one year, and I remember my mom would always tell me to go and get the mail. And like when I saw that we had wasps, I would get so fucking scared. I'd be like, no, I don't want to get the mail, Mom. And she's like, you get it. I don't want to get it. So I would like run quickly, open up the fucking mailbox, try my best to not get stuck and run back in. Oh, and we had like a little wasp's nest, like kinda like in the corner of the roof too, so like you would walk out and you could see some wasps flying around. Ugh! And I wonder why I never touch grass, cause all the fucking wasp nests. Hey, don't bully poor Elio. Sofubo donut. What is sofubo? Nani. I never was the kid who threw eggs. Shampoo and glue. I never threw eggs. That's a true statement. I swapped someone's shampoo with glue, but I never threw eggs. That would be letting them off too easy. You felt 3 pairs of eyes staring at you, but you were studying your surroundings thoughtfully. There wasn't much around that they might dislike. Egg 'em. Swap their shampoo with glue, that'll teach 'em. Inspiration came crawling towards you in the form of a roly-poly bug. Carefully, you lowered your hand and let it clamber onto your palm. That should do it. You had never met an adult who appreciated bugs. No. Oh my god. Oh my god, don't you fucking involve. Don't you fucking involve. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill myself. Don't involve bugs in it. No, I don't want the bugs to get hurt. They're probably gonna like squash the bugs. Don't do that. I think Softball was grandparent. Let's ding dong ditch and bug them. No! You put that bug away! Gonna get the bug killed! Don't fucking throw an egg at their house! Don't fucking involve the life of an innocent creature in the torturing of grandparents.
Yeah!
No! Well, go hide. Run as soon as you hit the bell. Good luck. Or just don't do anything. No, we'll do something. Just don't involve bugs. Like, they'll probably kill the bugs. Urgh. Lizzie and Shiloh ran across the road to take shelter in the bushes. Even once they'd settled down, you can make out two child-sized shapes staring from between the leaves. Like, so many kids do the, like, throwing bugs at you thing to, like, get you scared, and then a lot of people will, like, just reflexively kill them. Like, don't fucking do that. And also, some people have fucking arachnophobia! You know where to look for them, though, so you told yourself that the grouchy old people wouldn't spot it. Cove sighed, his gaze flicking to the house and then back to you. I remember... Huh, really? I've only seen that in shows. Maybe my neighborhood was just full of, like, gremlin children. But they would, like, throw worms at you. Ugh. I had, like, one friend, Michael, and he would, like, throw plastic spiders at me because he thought, I think I've said it before, that he thought it was funny to throw spiders at me when he knew I had arachnophobia. Fuck Michael, but also he was my best friend, so I love Michael. Don't get caught. I'll be okay. He went to join Lizzie and Shiloh in their hideaway. Kids are assholes. They really are. Friggin' hate kids. This is why I never want to adopt children. I don't mean have children, because I could never have children. I am never adopting, though. The weight of 3 pairs of eyes on your back was heavier than anything you'd carried before as you approached the door. You stared down at the little bug still wriggling in your closed hand, debated putting them in a fucking good habitat instead of subjecting them to possibly getting squished, and carefully placed it on the ground where it could be seen, but off enough to the side so it wouldn't be stepped on. Thank you! At least you considered that. You slapped the buzzer and ran. Blood thumped against your eardrums with every step. Would you make it in time? Approaching the hiding spot, you knew that there wasn't time to go around the bushes as the others had done. You took a shortcut, leaping over them. Or, to be more accurate, crashing into the tops of the bushes and then falling over to the other side. Judging from the squeak, it was Shiloh who cushioned your fall. Oh. Shh. Lizzie put a finger to her lips and nodded at the house. You disentangled your limbs from Shiloh's and spun around to see the old man framed in the doorway, peering back and forth suspiciously. You covered your mouth with your hands, but it wasn't enough to stifle your giggles. The squeak. Speaking of, I was like watching some clips last night. I sure do really weird squeak noises, don't I? Maybe he spotted one of you, or maybe it was the leaves you displaced while jumping, but he locked eyes with the bush and stormed over in your direction. Shiloh gasped and looked at Lizzie. Yes, you do, bud. Run. Your sister did not hesitate to take her own advice. Neither did you and Shiloh. Cove, with just the one fully operational arm, took a little longer to get to his feet, but still caught up to Shiloh with ease. As you made your escape, you thought to yourself that he didn't even notice the bug. Yeah, maybe your idea of doing the bug was a bad idea, bunny. Elio, you're a squiggly bun and we appreciate it. Squiggly? What does that mean? Squeaky? Am I a squeaky toy? The old man hollers propelled you all from the street to the sanctity of the hill. Only once you were safe did you notice the stitch in your chest and the ache of your legs. Oh. You flopped down, the blades of grass trickling your face. Lizzie, who had taken the lead in the end, was already lazing on the ground. The four of you took a moment to catch your breath and enjoy the feeling of cool grass against your skin.
Cove.
Hey, Cove! Cove lifted his head. I told you there were mean grandparents around here. Cove rolled his eyes, then decided this wasn't dismissive enough and rolled his whole body away from your sister. Hey yo, he's roly-poly-oly in the reels. Lizzie chose to ignore his response and started chatting to Silo, who eagerly joined in the conversation. Why can't I? Okay. In the back of your mind, you knew you'd be second fiddle again to Shiloh once Lizzie came around. It always went like that. God damn it. Do I need to get rid of my sister? Because he only pays attention to me when I'm with Lizzie? Is that what I'm gonna need to do here? I might just have to take out my own sister. Only then will Shiloh pay attention to me and only me. It was always annoying. Give me Shiloh. I want Shiloh. But you weren't gonna make a fuss, especially after everything that's already happened. No, I am going to make a fuss. You closed your eyes, laid on your side, and relaxed. Some time passed with you like that. It felt good to take a real break. Oh, Suji? You moved onto your back with a small smile and looked at the darkening sky. How do I wanna... There we go. Look at that! Look at that! We got a cove, CG! Cute! Oh, you can't even see his cast. The blanket of clouds reminded you of a thick throw you curled under on cold, rainy days. You wondered if the clouds would be as soft. Oh, speaking of yesterday, when I was on my way to work, I looked at the sky and it was so pretty. It was like the blues of the sky looked like kind of like purpley, like a pastel-y purple, and then the clouds, when the light hit it in a way that made it look like a hot pink. It was so pretty. They lazily floated on by, splitting from each other, merging and morphing into new shapes. Oh, what do I see? I think I saw an alpaca. I want to see an alpaca. Alpacas are so cute. Mufu mufu. You saw a fluffy alpaca in the sky. You nudged Cove and pointed to it. Can you see the alpaca? Cove joined you in gazing skywards.
Whoa.
It's more like a llama. Oh, you fucking smartass. Can you tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile, Cove? Here, let me just pull up Lyle Crocodile so you can, you can be like, oh yeah, well obviously he's a crocodile because the name of the film is Crocodile. No, it's a fucking alligator, you bitch. Hey. He chuckled at your reaction. You're chuckling. I'm pissed off at you for this and you're chuckling at me? See, this is why. This is why I'm not Cove Nation. Wait, what? I missed something. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, you mean the blue hour? I love how the sky looks just when the night is coming. Yeah, it was like right before nightfall, so everything was like becoming like purpley. It was so pretty. As the sun's light faded from the sky and the moon rose higher, Lucy got to her feet, dusting strands of grass from her bare legs, and surveyed her surroundings. Elio, you're the definition of tsundere, though. You should love the fact Cove is chuckling. Why should I love the fact that Cove is chuckling over, like, correcting me? He just fucking mansplained me that the cloud I saw that I thought was an alpaca was a fucking llama. No, he's fucking mansplaining me. All the sun's light faded from the sky and the moon rose higher. Oh yeah, I already read that. The ocean, visible from the crest of the hill, beckoned with every sweep of the tide. Let's go to the beach, eat Nicki Minaj. There was no argument from the other two. Shiloh was still Shiloh, and Cove would never say no to going to the shore. He was a child of the sea. You... yeah, I want to go there too. I want to go to the beach I always like going to the beach. I wish I lived near the beach. It would be so cool. Like, you could go swimming in the day, and at the night, you could just look at the ocean and, like, pick up seashells. And maybe if you lived near, like sea life, you could see, like turtles, or like, you could see, like, basking, like when turtles come to like lay their eggs, you could like see them, and you could like, I don't know, that would be fun. That would be great. So you eagerly joined the others in descending the hill down to the water. Why did you say Elio twice? You stepped onto the sand for the second time that day, but it felt different at night. More romantic. I hate the beach, but I love walking on it at night when there is no one. Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't like when it's like heavily populated. I like secret beaches. I remember when I was a kid, we went on a field trip, and it was like it would take you like a day to get to the place where you were supposed to go. I think we were going to like the Monterey Bay Aquarium or something, and we had to stop at like this one hotel for the night. And the hotel had like a secret beach, like alongside it. So like it was just me and my classmates that were there on the beach. It was so cool. Like, and we came at night like this, like right around this time. It was so fun. The beach was nearly quiet at this hour. Abandoned sandcastles and footsteps in the sand too big to belong to any of you were the only indication of how busy it had been only hours earlier. Like, I love swimming, but I also hate the people that swim. I just want to swim by myself. The four of you kicked shoes off and removed socks and walked along the water's edge. The waves tickled your feet. I wonder what would happen if you tried to take a bath in the ocean with shampoo and everything. Don't fucking do that, Lizzie. You're contaminating the ocean. Don't fucking put your shampoo in the fucking ocean! That would be bad for the... Oh my god. Is Cove an animal king? Is Cove considerate for aquatic life? I might have some newfound respect for Cove. Oh my god, he said what I was just saying. Oh my god.
Jeez.
I didn't say anyone would do it. Jeez, you don't have to be serious about everything. Lizzie, shut the fuck up. And you wanted to bully him. Okay, you know what, Cove? If you're gonna be like this, if you're gonna be an animal king, then maybe I won't dunk your head into the water like I was planning to. Maybe I'll dunk my sister's head in the water. Yeah, I think if anything, today has just shown me that my sister sucks. You're the one who asked what would happen. That is what would happen. It hurt the fishes. King shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll change the title. How will we ruin Lizzie's childhood today? Fuck you, Lizzie. Fuck you, Lizzie. Fucking hurting the aquatic life. Probably wanna, like, go in your Jeep down the fucking beach and fucking kill a bunch of eggs. Like that one YouTuber. I'm so pissed off at that dude. I am so pissed off at that one YouTuber. What's his name? The dude that went to, like, the suicide forest? That dude. Like, didn't he moved to, like... Where did he move? I think he moved to, like, Puerto Rico. And, like, he drove his fucking Jeep on the beach during the migration season where turtles were laying their eggs, and it's illegal. It's illegal. It's fucking illegal. Jake or Logan Paul or something, yeah, one of the Paul brothers, yeah, one of those bitch asses rode a fucking Jeep or something on the fucking beach during, like, egg laying season. It's illegal. They have signs all over. I think they even have, like, a system in place. Like, they have, like, a lighting system around, like, Puerto Rico or something. Like, to, like, preserve the animal life, and he just didn't fucking care. And I bet you, like, I think, like, people were trying to go after him for that, like, to put, like, charges on him, but he, like, just paid it off. I hate rich people. They can do anything. They can, like, disturb and kill so many creatures, and they're just like, oh, I'll just pay you, like, $2 million to be quiet about it. Fuck you! I have no idea what the difference between the two is. I don't care. Fuck whichever one did that. Hate his ass. But yeah, Cove's actually a king now. Okay, like, I kind of respect him now. He, like, cares about animals. I respect that. I respect you now, Cove. I respect you. Thank you. I like bubble baths at home. They're a lot of fun. Well, don't fucking have a bubble bath in the fucking ocean. Have a fucking bubble bath at home. Me too. Bubble baths are luxurious. You've never heard Lizzie use that word before. Mommy loves to have bubbles in her bath. She'll turn the lights off and have candles. I'm gonna do that next time. Hey, when's your mom coming to pick you up anyway? Not for a while, she's busy. What about your dad? How come you never talk about him? Nobody does. Don't you know you're not supposed to ask something like that? Why would somebody want to talk about something they never talk about? Wait, what? Hold on, what? Oh, yeah, cut. Cove. Oh. Listen, Cove didn't know, okay? He didn't know. It's fine. It's fine. You kept your eyes on the ground, watching your toes get swallowed by waves. Even if Shiloh never seemed upset when this topic came up, it made you feel awkward just for having both of your moms. Yeah, not all families have dads, Cove. But it's fine, it's fine. He didn't know. It's okay. I'm like Lizzie and Bunny. I don't have a dad. But I don't have two moms. I just have one. She's really great. Oh, sorry. I only have one now, too. My mom isn't here. She's back home. It's just my dad with me.
Sorry.
I never had a dad or anything, so I don't feel bad. It's really sad that your mom is gone. Yo, Shiloh is my bitch. I feel that. I never knew my dad. So, like, people would be like, yo, Elio, why aren't you celebrating Father's Day? 'Cause I don't have a dad, you bitch. And they're like, don't you feel bad that you don't have a dad? Don't you feel bad that I'm pushing your head into the ocean? Like, don't talk about my dad. I don't know him. I don't even know his name, bro. Shut up. Seeing Elio defending Cove. Character development. Cove nodded. No. Fuck this option. No. Even if they're all different, our parents are good in their own ways, yeah. Don't do that. Yeah. Cove couldn't muster a response. You don't think he truly disagreed, though. The silence broke with a splash as Lizzie kicked in your direction. Cold water and sodden sand splattered against your legs. Ah, I see. You wish to declare war against me, sister? Lizzie giggled, foot still outstretched from the kick. Cove joined in, striking the incoming waves to make a splash of his own. Shiloh scurried off out of Cove's spray zone with a grin. I retaliate. I'm not a runner. I'm an attacker. You used your foot to smack the water pulling around you, sending an arc of sea foam flying back onto your sister. Yeah, that's for talking about taking a bath with shampoo in the ocean. You laughed as she spluttered, some of the salty seawater having landed in her mouth. She spat it out. Attacker? I hardly know her. Yuck! Lizzie chased you, intent on revenge. You dashed up and down the coast, taking it in turns to be the predator and the prey. Nah, I'm always the predator, baby! As well as joining forces to take down Shiloh or Cove. Alliances were silently forged and wordlessly broken. Everything was fair game in war. We're war criminals now. Shiloh's brief exclamation was drowned out by the biggest splash yet, caused by him falling face first onto the ground. That would have been bad enough without the wave that followed, cascading over his prone body. Oh god, is he okay? Predator? I hardly know her! Uh-oh. Shiloh sat up, shaking his head like a dog coming in from the rain, as you all hurried over to check on him. His hair was plastered to his head and his soaked clothes hung. If there was any part of him that was still dry, you couldn't see it. That was crazy. Are you okay? Yeah, my foot got stuck and I fell over. Way to go, Shiloh, you dumb. I will offer him some help up. 'Cause I'm the better sibling here. Shiloh didn't take your outstretched hand. After a moment, you dropped it. Why? You just want Lizzie to put her hand out. Fucking hate it here, dude. Lizzie was too busy snickering to notice and held her hand out to Shiloh, too. Don't you fucking take her hand. Oh, this is gonna. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm fucking cringing. Oh my god, he's gonna take her hand. Oh, oh my god. I would, like. Oh my god, I would die. I would die. What? Oh, you won't take my hand, Sean. You take my sister's hand, but you won't take my hand? What's wrong with mine? Are my hands dirty? Are my hands too dirty for you? Am I not good enough for you, Sean? He reached over and took it slowly. He started to pull himself up. I'm so pissed off. If this happened to me IRL, like I, out of the kindness of my heart, offered my hand to someone and he didn't take it! And then someone else offers their hand and he takes it, I would be so offended. I would be so offended. I would be like, what the fuck was wrong with me? What was wrong with me? Why didn't you accept Ooh. Friendship ended with Shiloh. Now Cove is my best friend. Yeah, Cove's looking a lot better right now. He probably would have taken my hand if I offered it. I get it, Shiloh. You're Lizzie's simp, but you didn't have to hurt my feelings. You really didn't have to hurt my feelings by doing this to me, Shiloh. I just wanted to help you. I just wanted to help you, Shiloh, and you spit on my feelings. Then he slipped on the slick sand, dragging him and Lizzie down just in time for another wave to hit. The water rolled over them. Oh, how fucking cute. How fucking cute. I'll attend your wedding. I'll attend your wedding, Shiloh. How? Fucking hate it here. That's why I hate children. What were the odds of that happening twice in a row? You thought they must be low, but there's no way Shiloh would do something like that on purpose then pretend it was an accident, especially not to Lizzie. Shiloh is a fucky. He's like the type that pretends to be like a soft boy, but then he like But the fact that he's like that kind of makes me like him even more. That he's like a soft boy, but deep down he's got like a twisted part to his personality that kind of like endears him to me a bit more. But just the fact that he did that to me, like Lizzie saw it, Cove saw it. That's so embarrassing. That's so fucking embarrassing. Don't you ever do that to me. Don't you ever do that to me. I come into Elliot declaring how much he hates children. I see how it is now. Hi, Barn. I'm going through. I'm going through something right now. I forgot this is Elio, the problematic character simp. Elio, you're describing yourself with this entire rant about Shiloh. I hope you realize. Shut up. I would accept any hand. I would accept any hand if I felt this dude fucking manipulated this situation. He wanted. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. I'm actually throwing stuff around right now. I'm so pissed off about this situation. Oh my god. Ugh. Like, I would probably have a heart attack if this happened to me. If I was in this situation and I like wanted to help someone out and he didn't accept it because he wanted to like manipulate this to be like a romantic moment with someone, and he knew I had a crush on him for a little bit. Like, I hate it. I hate this situation. Oh my god. Even if your relationship with Shiloh felt unclear, you did at least like her a lot. Lizzie was her favorite, right? Sound like he just has game and you're upset about it. He did not. Oh, just I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm in pain right now. I'll go eat dinner with family. I hope you have a nice stream and don't kill any child. Oh, I might just kill someone today, overtake her, but enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Smiling boldly, Lizzie extracted herself from the ground and wiped a streak of sand from her cheek. She didn't intend to let this embarrass her. Shiloh got up again as well, this time without incident. He still looked like a drowned puppy, but that didn't stop Cove laughing at the two of them. I hurt. I'm twi. With that, it was time to call it a day. This is the worst day of my entire life. I need a hug, my moms. I need comfort. I need comfort in this moment. Like, I've never felt this traumatized by a simple act of like holding out my hand. Maybe Lizzie ruined my childhood. Like, this is like gonna leave a permanent scar. This is gonna leave a permanent scar for me. Like, I'm gonna be like in my midlife crisis, and I'll be like, if only Shiloh took my hand, I wouldn't be experiencing this midlife crisis right now. The four of you made the journey back home, leaving a trail of wet footsteps and sand in your wake. I shall provide comfort, slow bear. Why is everything going so slow with like the redeems and stuff? I don't know what's going on. Damp clothes may have weighed down some of the group, but your spirits were high. Your arms swung side to side as a cool breeze flowed past. moms were outside chatting to Cove's dad. We're back! Yeah, Mom, I need a hug right now. Runs into my mom's arms, sobbing wildly. You won't believe what happened today, Mom. I'm traumatized. Your mom's faces fell as they took in the state you were in, ranging from messy to so. Yeah, I'm a mess. I'm an emotional wreck. Mom.
Now,
Elizabeth, is that all you have to say for yourself? You brought half the beach back with you. They certainly did. What's Marigold going to do when she comes to get Shiloh? Is that how you want him to be for the long drive home? Cold and filthy. Maybe I do want him to be cold and filthy. Maybe you'll understand how my heart feels after what he did to me. Lizzie's expression turned sulky over the scolding. Being the oldest could be fun, but also meant she was the first to get in trouble when something went wrong. You're good in trouble, Lizzie. Mr. Holden, on the other hand, chuckled as he ruffled Cove's matted hair. Oh, hi there, Shirayuki! Hi! I'm having a moment right now, Shirayuki. My feelings have been very hurt today. Thank you for the head pats. I'm also out of water, so let me go get some water. Let me go sob. Let me go sob for a second. I'm just gonna go get some water. Okay, I'm back. Has Shiloh realized how much he hurt me today? Has he realized that yet, Chad? No? Okay, maybe I'm still not fully understanding what Shiloh did or why it's so bad. Shiloh broke Elio's heart by not letting Elio help him up. Actually, wait, I have the perfect description. Okay. What is this? What is this? What is this? Why? What did you just post? Distracted boyfriend meme. That really is it. He's the fucking dude looking at Lizzie. I'm looking in disgust. My God. Oh, so you stood up by not letting someone stand up. I understand. No, listen here, bucko. He like face planted into the sand, and I wanted to help him up because I wanted to be kind. I wanted to help him out, to show him that I cared. And he didn't take my hand. And then Lizzie put out her hand, probably because I let out my hand too. And then he took Lizzie's hand. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Like he did that. He did that in front of Cove and everything. He's like, no, your hand's not good enough, but like Lizzie is. Fucking hate it here. Fucking hate children. Maybe he was embarrassed to grab your hand and didn't want to. No. This was calculated. No, this fucking calculated. He like calculated this. Like he wanted Lizzie to let out her hand so he would like drag her into the ocean. Like that was fully calculated. He calculated that shit. He was a fucking mastermind. And I was the unfortunate victim. I was the unfortunate victim of circumstances. I just wanted to be kind. I just wanted to help him out. But no, I didn't help him in his mastermind plan to be a heterosexual with my sister. Oh, then he just wanted to pull a prank on Lizzie and you ruined it, so it's your fault. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you, Barn. Barn victim blame. Barn is victim blaming. I'm with Shiloh gang on this. You did not see. You did not see how hurt he hurt me, Barn. Can't believe you. Now my own boyfriend. Now my own boyfriend is doing this to me. I just can't be happy. He didn't throw you in the ocean. He actively avoided throwing you in the ocean. He did it for a romantic thing. Mr. Holden. Holden, help me out. Okay, to play Barn's advocate, Barn is happy that Shiloh didn't take your hand. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. You've been out making memories, bucko. I'm glad you had a good time with your friends. Barn is just possessive, not victim blaming. Cove used a slightly moist cast arm to push his dad off. Mr. Holden's eyes widened when he noticed even that had gotten wet. Now he was worried too. Oh jeez. Uh-oh. Is Cove okay? Yeah, maybe he'll take my hand. If I offer to take him to the hospital. I think they could have found a less risky way to spend time and had just as much fun. That might be right. Kids, what can you do? Come on, Cove. Let's go get you cleaned up and dried off. We wouldn't want that cast to have to be reset. Oh, geez. Shiloh didn't take my hand. Fine. Good. He better not. Cove winced at the thought.
Okay.
That a boy. Mr. Holden casually bent down and plucked Cove up off the ground, ultimately holding Cove against his chest. Sand was already transferring from Cove onto him, but that didn't seem to bother Mr. Holden. Like, even in a non-romantic situation, like, if I did that to someone IRL, and then they didn't accept it, but then they accepted the very next person that offered something, I would be so offended. I would be like, what's the matter with me? What's wrong with me? What did I do? Is there something wrong with my hand? Am I dirty? Do I smell? What's wrong with me? Why didn't you? You know? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, this like, makes me cringe so hard that it actually hurts me. Like, it panics me so much. No, I'd do the same thing as Shiloh if I was planning on pranking someone and the plan was to have that person take my hand, not the bun. Not possessive prankster, dare I say a trickster. Don't you dare do that to someone else, Bart. If someone has offered their hand to you to help you out of the kindness of your heart, you postpone that prank, mister. I will get pissed off if you do that to me. And you inadvertently embarrass someone else. I will hit you. I will hit you, be like, no. Cove protested being carried, but only got a reassuring pat on the back for his trouble.
Take care.
Good night, Cove. Thank you for the talk, Cliff. I see you're an enemy of silly little guys. Yeah, it's like if you let someone... Okay, let me just put this moment in perspective for you guys. If you're like, I don't understand why Elio is so panicked about this. Like, imagine, like, you're spending time with your buddies, right? And you have, like, a roll of toilet paper stuck to your feet. And, like, no one tells you about it. And then you discover it, and your friends acknowledge that they knew that you had toilet paper stuck to your feet. And then they're like, oh, well, I didn't tell you because I didn't want to embarrass you. You embarrassed me more by making me walk around town with this fucking thing. It attached to my leg. Just fucking tell me. I'll be embarrassed for a second, but that doesn't compare to the ruined afternoon that I spent knowing that I walked around with this shit. I shall accept this hatred into myself. I love how if you embarrass someone by throwing them in the ocean, it's fine, but I draw the line at not taking their hand. Elio, I understood the Shiloh thing more than the toilet paper one. Just spare the Shiloh. No, I will not forgive Shiloh for tonight. He traumatized me. Night, Lappy family. And Shiloh, too.
Fine.
Well, we better do what we can to fix you guys up, too. Come on, everybody inside. I want you to march straight to the downstairs bathroom.
Ugh.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna drown Lizzie in the bathtub. Okay, Lizzie's mom. I'm gonna drown Shiloh, too. Don't worry about stopping to wipe your feet on the mat this time. That won't do much good tonight. I thought I was gonna dunk Cove's head into the ocean, but Cove's the only one I will not dunk his head into the ocean today. Like, this really is just character development. I'm coming to respect Cove a lot. He's an animal king. He would most likely accept my hand. The toilet paper thing isn't comparable. I would tell you if toilet paper is stuck to your foot, but I wouldn't throw you into the ocean. See, the thing is, just think about it. If you were the person with the toilet paper, I'm trying to have you guys have empathy here. Like, if the toilet paper thing was stuck to you, or like something similarly, like you're walking around with like a kick me sign on your back or something. Maybe not a kick me sign, because like if I found out I had a kick me sign on me, I would probably laugh. But like something embarrassing, like you like have boogers flowing down your face and you're like walking around and you're like, maybe you like saw your favorite celebrity or whatever, and like your friends didn't be like, hey, heads up, you got boogers and drool all over your face, like wipe that off before like your idol sees you. They just don't tell you, and then you realize it and you're like, wait, did I have that all of that time? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, I just didn't want to embarrass you. Like, bitch, you embarrassed me more. The way I saw it was an issue, because in a way it's basically Shiloh saying, I want to interact with Lizzie, not with you. Exactly that too! But the TP thing is just embarrassing, but I had more empathy with the Shiloh thing, not the TP one. Okay, well, at least you understand me. At least you understand me. I see your comparison as, oh wow, I feel so bad for him for having a broken leg. Imagine if he had a paper cut. God. I hate that, like, when you go through something and you're like, man, that sure sucked, right? And then someone's like, oh, well, I went through something even worse before. Like, wow. Cool. Are we doing the Misfortune Olympics now? It's okay, Bun. I get what you mean. I will only hold your hand. Thank you. Thank you. I see the deep message you're trying to communicate. Thank you! Don't worry about stopping to wipe your feet on the mat this time. That won't do much good tonight. Sitting on an old beach towel your mommy had found, you waited in the hall. Until you were less sandy, you weren't allowed to go to your room or walk around the house. But you did get to eat a sandwich for dinner there. It felt like an indoor picnic. Understand that this means that you will be thrown into the ocean, no hesitation. That's fine. As long as you don't embarrass someone else by not accepting their hand in front of people, that's fine. You can throw me into the ocean. I will accept that. I'll have the romantic moment at no expense of other people's embarrassment. It had been decided that Shiloh would wash first and borrow some of your clothes. Oh, now he's he's just playing with my feelings. He was already finished and packed away in his mom's car. Wait, didn't you get Lizzie's clothes? Why didn't you get Lizzie's clothes? Miss Fields had come to collect him a long while ago. It was a bit of a funny experience seeing him without that hat on for once. Lizzie, being much more soaked than you, got to go in the tub next. It wasn't a bubble bath as she had hoped, and it wasn't endangering the life of animals because she wanted to shampoo herself in the ocean. This was a no fun allowed cleanup session. At least that was what she claimed. Okay, let me turn on the light real fast. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. I also hope no one thinks that I'm like being like super serious with this. Like I'm just having a ball. I'm just like, this is like, you know, like you're watching like a daytime soap opera or whatever. I'm just having a little fun with it. Like my feelings aren't actually hurt. Maybe. Not much longer and it would be your turn. When the bath was done, you'd have to go right to bed. After a day like this, though, you were glad that there weren't gonna be any further events. Yeah, I don't need any more trauma. Drifting off to sleep sounded like a great idea. Yeah, maybe I should just never wake up. Maybe then I won't have to see the people that saw what Shiloh did to me. How am I gonna see Cove now? You know what? We're gonna see the fireflies, and Cove is gonna talk about the fireflies, and he's gonna give me like animal facts. He's gonna give me animal facts about the fireflies, about why they're so sparkly, and then I'll talk about the sushi. I'll talk about the shoebill stork, and he'll actually think that the shoebill stork is great, and that it's so cool that I know so much about animals.
Alright!
I am taking this as serious as a heart attack. This is life or death to me. My feelings aren't actually hurt. He lied. The people that saw what Shiloh did to me, you mean Chow? No, that's even worse. So many people saw me get disrespected by Shiloh. Why couldn't I be playing this on my own? Then I could just cry to myself in silence. God. Alright, tonight we're going to catch fireflies. At this blunt declaration from your sister, you looked up from your macaroni and cheese dinner. You're not gonna hurt them, right? You're gonna release them, right? Fireflies were a familiar sight over summer, coming out on warm nights to dance through the sky. He lied. Speeve. Wait, since when can we react to moments on stream? Wait, what? You can react? What do you mean? Tonight was particularly balmy. You knew there were bound to be a ton of them around. Oh, you are you? I don't know. Like, I just wanna look at the fireflies. I don't wanna capture them. That'll probably terrify them. Gonna eat faster. I gotta stop my sister. A grin curved your lips as you started to eat a bit faster, excited for what was to come. Gotta punch my sister if she puts them in a fucking jar. She probably doesn't even poke any holes in them. It seemed like you were too excited, however, as you started to choke and cough on your food from shoveling it down. Did I actually tell you guys about the sausage story from when I was a kid? This just gave me a childhood flashback. I think I mentioned it before on stream, but I don't know how long ago it was that I mentioned it. You'll see at the end of stream, apparently. Oh, really? Mommy reached over to pat you on the back, firmly helping to dislodge the noodles and enable you to breathe again. I don't remember. Okay, so like, I went to a friend's house. Like, I used to live in this apartment complex, and there were like a bunch of kids that lived in the apartment complex too. So I like became friends with all the kids that lived around there, and like one of my friends like lived upstairs from me. and I went over to have dinner at her like family's house and stuff, and they had like sausages and stuff. They had like the big sausage links or whatever. You know, the ones that look kind of like a horseshoe when they're in the freezer. So yeah, we were eating those, and then I started to choke on the sausage. And like I was freaking out because that was like the first time I ever like choked on something. And like I was looking, and like the family was like eating dinner, and like they saw that I was choking, and they just stared at me. They just stared at me. They didn't even help. Like I had to force it out. I was like trying to Heimlich maneuver myself, and I was able to cough it out. But like I just remember like choking and just seeing them looking at me and being like, why aren't any of you trying to help? So like whenever I see like these moments when you're like eating food too fast and then you choke on it, like it like reminds me of that. I can just see her family just like looking at me, just like, you know, maybe it was just because I was choking, so like the passage of time moved like a lot slower than it actually meant. Like, you know, when you're like in a life endangering situation or whatever, like time moves so slow and you feel like 5 minutes have passed. Well, it's only been like 10 seconds because I had something similar happen too with the go-karts. This is why I never want to play go-karts ever again. But like I also got in an accident where my head got lodged into the wheel of a go-kart, and I like stopped breathing. And I remember they like wheeled me into like an area and put me on a stretcher while they waited for like an ambulance to come. And like I couldn't breathe. And like I couldn't breathe for like a minute. But it felt like I couldn't breathe for like 30 minutes. Like time passed so slow. Like that's how it be. That really do be how it be. Like you watch like anime and like everything's like moving in slow motion because like a character's dying. Like that's really how it feels. That's really how it feels. Man. Anyway. That's enough childhood drama for today. Ami reached over to pat you on the back, firmly helping to dislodge the noodles and enable you to breathe again. Thank you, Mom. You're unlike the family that I had dinner with when I was like 5. Just like with the head pats earlier. You took a big gulp of water from your glass, giving your mom a sheepish look. Oops. That's a good idea, Lizzie. Can we, Mrs. Loppy? Oh wait, that's Shiloh. That's a good idea, Lizzie. Can we, Mrs. Loppy? Why are you still here? Shiloh tapped his fork against the table excitedly, his face lighting up as he looked at Lizzie. It was unusual for Shiloh to still be here. Like always, his mom had to bring him over really early in the morning before her job started. But normally, she would have picked him up by now. She called before dinner to let your moms know she'd be late. You didn't hear why. Probably more work things. You thought maybe getting to hang out with Shiloh for longer is what made Lizzie want to keep running around outside. You fucking look at this couple. He's so happy. Why are you angry at the boy for being excited for fireflies? I don't know, because he hurt my feelings yesterday? Shiloh gang, rise up. You are alone. I used to be in the Shiloh gang. Now I'm Cove gang. Staying at home and watching TV was never an option for her with guests over. That's why you were pretty sure she'd get your moms to agree. I just want to play Mario Kart. I'll stand alone if that's what it takes. Fine, I can't forgive that even from you. Me and Twi actually, like, having an allegiance for once.
Well,
it's already so dark out there. Lizzie gave Mom the best puppy dog eyes she could, slowly spooning mac and cheese into her mouth while you waited there for their response. Disgusting.
There.
Let them go. Nights like this don't happen every day. Your parents exchanged a look, then Mom eventually sighed and nodded back. Oh, they get to have a romantic moment among the fireflies. So happy for them. Yes! It's okay. Having unpopular yet objectively correct opinions is the usual for me. I'm used to it. Along with Lizzie's cheers, you threw your arms up in triumph, but waited until you finished cheering to say anything because you knew it was rude to talk with your mouth full.
Fine.
Fine, just make sure you stay on the hill behind our house with all the poppies, okay? Oh, poppies! They must be in California. This is California as hell. Poppies are like the national flower of California. This is set in California. They're in like Santa Cruz or something, I bet you. Oh, these moms are loaded. They probably run like I don't know, I don't know. They run a business. They run like a fashion business or something. They're loaded.
Duh.
Mom, that's where most of them are. The idea had just only been planted in your head. But already you could just picture all the glowing lights spread out in front of you. Like the fairies from the bedtime stories Mommy read sometimes. I think, like, isn't it illegal to, like... I might be wrong about this, hold on. Isn't it illegal to have poppies in, like, other states or something? Hold on. I need to look this up. Like, this is important. Poppies illegal in other states. I think. Poppy seed forbidden, yeah. Okay. The sale of poppy seeds from Papaver somniferum is banned in Singapore. Poppy seeds are also prohibited in Taiwan. Huh. Poppy seeds... The poppy plant that produces opium cannot be legally grown in the US. All poppy seeds sold in this country are imported from countries where cultivation is permitted, except for California. We're all drug heads. For real. But, like, we have, like, the Californian poppy, so they're different. Banned in Singapore, I don't think that's a USD. Well, still, it continues the thing I thought it was. So, like, poppies are banned. All too quickly, it became a race to see who could finish their food first. No choking at the dinner table now. Yeah, I don't want to choke again. That's right. If someone died, we'd have to cancel the 5 rent. Don't make a joke about that! Mom said it like a joke, but you knew that they were both telling you kids to slow down. Now you're making me scared! Shiloh did immediately. When you glanced at Lizzie, you saw her still eating faster than she should. Choke on it. Elizabeth.
Jeez.
No one is gonna die. Did you not listen to my sausage story? A knock on the door interrupted Mom before she could no doubt scold your sister. I'll get it. Your big sister jumped out of her seat and ran over to the door, pulling it open without even looking out the window to see who it was. Mommies, they're 9. Don't scare them like that. Elio? What? What'd I do?
Huh?
Oh, me telling her to choke on it? Yeah. Yeah, what of it? I'm still upset. Okay? What is this, Barn? What did you post? Yeah. Elio, Barn, bullying Elio. Oi! Yeah, that's not true. Elio isn't surprised. Yeah, I'm used to it at this point. Oh, what did they just do? Oh, I brought back up the image. Hold on. He's trying to progress in the game. No, but he is offended. Yeah, I'm very offended. Huh? Wait, what? I'm pressing enter and it's like bringing up the distracted boyfriend meme. stream. You shifted in your seat to try and get a glimpse of the unexpected guest. Cove?
Hi.
Finally a real one. Let's go. My only best friend. What is this? Barn. Be nice to Elliot. Bullying Elliot. Yep. Are you on the wrong window? I guess I am. I'm still not used to dual monitors. I'm still not used to it. Oh, I did it again. I'm still not used to this. Okay, go into the game. Your mommy had already walked to the door by the time you managed to see past Shiloh's slappy hat. Dual monitor Elio. Ayo. Yep, I got dual monitors now. He's becoming more powerful. Yup. Yume gave me one of their tablets, so I'm using it as a dual monitor. I got chat pulled up on my other monitor. Elio's Kirito. No, can I be Kite, please? I don't want to be Kirito. I want to be Kite. Why is Cove here? Is something wrong? He didn't give you any clear acknowledgement. His eyes firmly fixed on the ground in front of him. For real. The best dual wielder in a video game, hands down. I want to be Kite. There are no other characters that fit that mold, but I'm gonna hate you. There is one. His name is Kite. Perhaps you've heard of him? Dual wield? You shrugged, going back to shoveling a forkful of macaroni into your mouth. I'll tie you to string and canvas and fly you through the sky if you want to be a kite so bad. I play with my left monitor. I read chat with my right monitor. I take a chicken nugget and eat. How did you know that was what I ate recently? Try, because I did eat a chicken nugget. Then for a few seconds, Cove said nothing. He only stood there and looked up at your mommy with a face almost like he was considering turning around and leaving. No, please don't leave me alone. Cove, I don't want to be with Shiloh and Lizzie. My dad told me to drop this off because I guess he borrowed it from me. Please play with me, Cove. Cove took a familiar screwdriver from out of his large side pocket. Eyes now dropped to the floor. We left ours back home when we moved. Who? Try is a chicken nugget? I know you well enough, Elliot. Yeah, I'm just constantly eating chicken nuggets. Now you're one step closer to me, the Tri-Edge. I have 3 monitors, LMAO. Elliot did not eat me. Try is a chicken nugget. Sorry, Try. I guess you're dead now. Oh, great. Thanks. Bye. Don't be mean to Cove, Lizzie.
Thank you.
Here, why don't you come inside for a bit? Lizzie crossed her arms and lifted her chin. Cove shrugged and Mom stood from the table too. I'll give your dad a call to let him know you got here alright. Cove shuffled fully inside, eyes remaining on the ground. Mommy closed the door behind him.
Hi.
Hi, Cove. Shiloh gave Cove a friendly smile while waving by holding up his hand and opening and closing his fingers. Cove nodded in response. Yeah. I want him to come with me. I don't know how to say it. Like, should I be like, Cove, are you gonna catch fireflies with you? Or should I say you could come out outside with us if you want to? Like, maybe I want. I just. What is the surefire way of getting him to go with me? Oh, hi, Kippies. I see they are still baby. Yep, hello. I've been traumatized by these children, Kippies. Shiloh embarrassed me so much. I think he's been through roughly half of the baby story. Yeah. This is the halfway point. If we come out, yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. In the corner of your eye, you can see Lizzie glaring at you for mentioning the excursion to an outsider. Fuck you, Lizzie. I don't wanna see your moment with your boyfriend. Trying not to meet her gaze, you looked at Cove. Whatever Lizzie thought of him, he wasn't exactly a stranger anymore yet. I don't want to be a third wheel anymore, Lizzie. By these children. You mean by everyone but Cove. Yes. So, like, there's 4 parts, right? So he's basically at an 1/8 of the story? I think, yeah. I'm still very much at the start. It's a very long game, especially with the DLC. We're gonna catch fireflies on the hill out back.
Okay.
I want to see them. See, he's a king. He's a king. He's like, I will not join you to catch them, but I would like to see them. See, he's an animal king. He's an animal king. I stand you, Cove. I've never caught one before. He is a king. It's too bad he didn't have a chance before now. No, it's great that he didn't have a chance before now. The fireflies weren't out when he first moved in, and there must not have been anywhere he used to live. Yeah, like why must we traumatize fireflies for our own amusement? Why? Oh, thank you for subscribing, Song. Don't pay attention to me, just giving my monthly bun funds. I remember someone playing a bit of the DLC with the other guy. Oh, that's a great entrance. Yeah, Song, I like Cove now. Shiloh has done something truly unforgivable in my eyes. We can't go until after dinner. After she pointed this out, Lizzie walked back to the table and took her seat. There wasn't much left on her plate. Yeah, he finally likes Cove. Yes, we did it, boy. Yeah, Shiloh ruined his chance with me, even though he didn't want a chance with me in the first place. Since this is very true, you decided to finish up your own stuff as well. Cove stepped closer and eyed what was going on the menu for your family's meal. So, like, with Cove, I went enemies to lovers, and with Shiloh, I went lovers to enemies. Even changed the title from How Will We Ruin Cove's Childhood to Lizzie's. Yeah, fuck Lizzie. I hate my sister. I hate her. Have you eaten yet? Yeah, my dad and I ate earlier. Eggs. The clipped one-word answer seems to discourage Shiloh from asking any more questions. His eyes slowly wandered back to the last scraps of food on his plate. Her phone call with Cove's dad must have ended, because your mom came back into the room.
Okay.
Cove? Your dad said you can stay for a little while if you'd like, but he's gonna come get you before it gets too much later. Sure.
Fun.
How fun! This will be so nice. As you polished off the meal, you hoped it would be too. The 3 of you all finished eating shortly after, and Lizzie led the way outside. Remember, don't stray too far. It's fine, Mom. Shiloh trailed so closely after Lizzie, he was nearly stepping on her heels. Cove hesitated at the door. You smiled lightly at Cove, gesturing for him to follow. After a moment, he did.
Bye.
Bye, children. The 2 of you were a good 10 or 15 feet behind Lizzie and Shiloh by the time you walked outside. You pushed the door shut behind you, watching their figures get farther and farther away.
Hurry up!
You're so slow, Bunny. We don't have all night. Fuck you. I go at my own pace. You started to run when you heard Lizzie's voice calling you, but paused when you saw Cove still walking at a relaxed pace. See, Cove gets it. Cove's my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk with him. Fuck you. I don't wanna go to the fucking third wheel thing. I wanna have a moment with Cove. You wanted to catch up to Lizzie and Shiloh, but it would be rude to just leave Cove alone when you're supposed to be hanging out with him. The 2 of you followed after the footsteps Lizzie and Shiloh left behind until you reached the hill behind your house. Lizzie had already climbed to the top. Shiloh was spinning in circles somewhere around the middle. Upon seeing the gently glowing, winking lights, you moved a bit faster, eyes widening in delight.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Shiloh took a moment to come over and welcome the both of you to the hill. No, go away, go away, go away, go away. Hi guys, it's really great out, huh? See how many there are? You know what would be even greater? If you just went and to be with Lizzie instead. Yeah. A firefly danced through the air, landing on Cove's sea green head. I'm just gonna quietly look on. I don't want to disturb the firefly. And I don't want to team up with Shiloh. You took a couple of steps back slowly, trying not to speak the little bug as you admired how it glowed so brightly against Cove's hair. Cove raised an eyebrow, giving you a confused look, and Shiloh giggled. Why a third wheel when you can become fourth wheel? I don't want to be a fourth wheel. No. What's worse than a third wheel? A fourth wheel. Oh. You gestured to his head, and he reached up, making the firefly dart away. Cove jumped, then followed after the glow. Oh, look, Lizzie has one. That's amazing. Yeah, go be with Lizzie. Shiloh ran to the highest point of the hill, making sure not to lose his hat or backpack along the way. Be a bike and not a car. You hummed as the group divided and conquered, shifting your gaze to the dozens of other fireflies sailing around. The game was on. Had a bandage on your thumb and tried to be cautious of that. You're good at not getting cuts or scratches, so you weren't too worried about that. Yeah, I'm the type of kid that would get hurt all the time. So I would have 2 bandages. Spotting one close by, you approached it with an assassin-like stealth, crouching down to make yourself seem like less of a threat. Don't fucking do this! Is there an option to where we don't capture the fireflies, where we just look at them? Can we just look at them? Slowly dragging one foot in front of the other, you crept up towards it, arms outstretched. Why do I have to traumatize this firefly? Like, they don't live that long anyways. Like, what is like the lifespan of a firefly? Like I don't think they live very long, and we're just traumatizing them. Lifespan of a firefly. How long do these guys live? 2 months! They live for 2 months! Let them enjoy their 2 months alive. Come on. Don't traumatize them with darkness. You close your hands around the little glowing orb. Oh, I'm canceled. I'm canceling myself. Careful not to crush it. You better not crush it. The firefly landed on your palm, almost docile, and you stared down at your prize in delight. Good. Its tiny legs tickled your skin, and you giggled at the sensation. Let it go. Cove kept up with his own target, but when he tried to grab it, his pink cast waved awkwardly through the air, foiling his efforts to clap his hands around the firefly. Cove, I thought you were better than that. Cove, you should have been like, don't capture the fireflies. Just let them live their life. They have like a 2-month lifespan. Just let them live their life. Cove watched it vanish into thin air with a dissatisfied expression on his face. I don't like any of these. Okay. We'll do our own things. Letting Cove continue his hunt, you slowly brought your hands closer to your face, studying the little creature in the center of your palm. It's a bug that lives for 2 months. Hello, little bug. The firefly didn't say hello back, though you hadn't expected it to. Shoved the firefly into Shiloh's mouth. No! I want to sit in the grass and watch. Thank you. You quietly took a seat among the flowers. The others were jumping and dashing all about. You saw how many times they succeeded and failed. How Shiloh almost tripped a couple times, loser. It was a dramatic show, though around you it was calm. The lights of the stars and fireflies surrounded you peacefully. It was a beautiful night. The Firefly didn't say hello back. Huh? Rude. It's fine. They can't talk. They just make little buzzing sounds. You laughed quietly to yourself as you watched the others, and Shiloh finally managed to catch a firefly between his small hands. His eyes lit up, and when he spread his fingers to take a peek at it, the bug escaped and flew off into the air. Love how you went from one extreme to another when it comes to Shiloh. Yeah. My feelings for a person change at the drop of a hat, I guess. Oh! He offended me too much. You watched as he pounced after it once more, but your eyes soon landed on Cove, who had failed to catch a firefly yet. Don't worry about it, Kin. You don't need to capture the fireflies. It's okay. Just enjoy nature. Just look at them. Just look at them. You wanna talk about some animal facts? Yo, Cove, have you ever heard of a shoebill stork? I don't want to cheer him on or scare him. I'm just gonna wait to see what happens. You watched as he crept up on an unsuspecting bug, so slowly that for a moment you wondered if he was still moving at all. Oh no. Then he raised his hands towards one of the little bobbing balls of light, closing in on it ever so slightly.
No way!
The crafty little critter had escaped his clutches at the last moment, drifting too high up for Cove to reach. Your feelings change at the drop of a hat. While Cove returned to hunting fireflies, you settled for laying back against the soft grass, watching the poppies swaying around you and the fireflies hovering against the vast sky. Hey, did you know that, like, poppies are, like, illegal in other countries because you can make opium out of them? Just thought that was an interesting fact.
Come on!
Honey, Cove, get up here. We're gonna have a race. The shouting caught you off guard. It had been quite a while since you heard from Lizzie or Shiloh. You glanced over to see them both standing on top of the hill again, Lizzie beckoning to you with quick hand gestures. If she was like that, you knew there wasn't much room for a disagreement. Up the incline you went. From the corner of your eye, you saw Cove was coming as well. He didn't care for Lizzie a lot, so you thought he might be intrigued just by the idea of a race. Yeah, I don't care for Lizzie a lot either. Hi.
Cove.
Hi. Cove, you can't roll down the hill. You could hurt your arm again. You'll be the referee for the rest of us. Oh, you're excluding him? How dare you? As Lizzie pointed this out, maybe we should just not run. Maybe we should do an activity that includes all of us. As Lizzie pointed this out, Cove froze in place. Oh, it was that kind of race. He frowned down at his cast. This was the second time it got in the way tonight. God damn it, Lizzie! What? Yeah, you'll watch and see who gets to the bottom first. That's important, got it? No. Let's play a different game, okay?
I guess.
God. The cast was sturdy. If he was careful, he could have done it. Lizzie might have just been looking for a reason to make someone else the referee, but it was already decided. Yeah, you're mean. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Cove. Fuck your race.
Really?
Why? You don't have to. Cause I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair. That's like if I was with my friends and they did an activity that only they could do because like I'm too short, and then they're like, oh yeah, let's do another thing that's like another activity that Elio can't do. Yeah, that sounds fun. There's so many things that we could do to include everyone. Like we could let's make flower crowns. Yeah, let's make flower crowns. That sounds so much better. Yeah, let's make flower crowns, Cove. You can even eat the flower petals. I think a broken arm and being too short is different though. Still, the feeling of being excluded is not a good one. I don't want to exclude Cove. Sissy Lizzie is a big ol' meanie, yeah. Yeah, I don't like Lizzie or Shiloh anymore. Friendship ended with the both of them. Now Cove is my only friend. Like, when his arm is better, he can join in on that. Yeah, that's true. It's just like, this is the second time this has happened tonight. So it's like just constantly reminding him like, oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do that. Like, let's actually do something that actually can include Cove and not like bring back like the acknowledgement that he can't do certain things because of his past, maybe? It's okay, I wanna watch. You moved beside him on the top of the hill, even though Lizzie eyed you and made a face. You shut up, Lizzie. That's not how races work. We only need one referee. Well, maybe let's not race then, Lizzie. Let's make flower crowns. Shrugging your shoulders, you refused to budge, and Lizzie let out a huff before throwing her hands in the air. To be fair, Lizzie's 9. That's true. I mean, I'm just having a little hee-ho-ha-har. A little ho-har. A little run-drum. Fine, I'll be the winner, whether you join or not. Lizzie moved to lay down, and Shiloh did the same. Cove stood slightly to the side to get a better vantage point, and you stood next to him. As Cove considered not breaking his arm. Wow. Wow, dwarf. Count down. Cove stood up a little straighter. It seemed like he was taking his newfound referee duties seriously. 3, 2, 1, go! Lizzie and Shiloh took off, letting gravity do the work and rolling at high speed towards the bottom of the hill. Skill issue. Whoa. Wait, I'm sorry, Cove. I got carried away. Twice canceled. How dare you? Yeah, he already broke his arm. Yeah, bro. You guys are so mean. You guys are, like, playground bullies. You and Cove leaned forward to watch them go, eyes peeled for which of the two would reach the bottom first. They were both neck and neck until about halfway down the hill. Lizzie started to veer off to the side, giving Shiloh a huge advantage. She obviously hadn't noticed a thing, and as soon as Shiloh reached the bottom of the hill, he jumped up excitedly and threw his hands in the air. I won! Almost immediately, he fell back onto the grass, still dizzy from his roll down the hill. Elio, let's bury Cove's head in the ground. Also, Elio, you guys are so mean. At least I was just being mean to him for meme's sake, but you guys are being mean to him because he got in an accident. I don't actually know why he got that, but I assume it's an accident or something. Lizzie stomped out of the bush as she had entered up. I can't read. Lizzie stomped out of the bush she had ended up in, spluttering angrily and brushing leaves from the front of her deck. Yo, did Shiloh like push her into a bush? Not bad. You got lucky. Let's do it again and see who wins for real. Kids, it's time to come in. No! You snickered, feeling grateful you hadn't been a part of the mini debacle. You caught Cove's eyes and saw that he was doing the same. What is this? What is this, dwarf? I don't care that you broke your elbow.
You know what? I'm about to say it.
I remember this dude. I remember seeing this clip.
You know what? I'm about to say it.
This dude, like, looks...
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
God. What an asshole. Ellie is the reformed chaotic evil villain who becomes the lawful evil. She rolled into a bush. Oh, wipe out. Get fucked, Lizzie. It had gotten late and was beginning to feel just a bit chilly as you made your way out of the hills, but the cold in the air hadn't dampened anyone's spirits. The four of you walked back home together, side by side down your neighborhood street, discussing the evening, with each person trying to prove that they were the one who caught the most fireflies. You knew that whoever really did catch the most didn't matter much anyway, because it's kind of shitty. All that mattered was that you all had a good time, which, judging by the smiles on everyone's faces, you did. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the library. The library. I wanna check out Pokemon Adventures. Every year, the Sunset Bird Memorial Library held a summer reading program. Your moms and Lizzie were big fans of it. Mom and Mommy because it encouraged reading, and Lizzie because she could win prizes. When it came to what you thought of having to read a bunch of books and then going to the library with a competitive Lizzie, oh geez. I loved it. I will kick her ass. I will kick her ass in the library race. Like, not to brag, but I was like one of the top readers in elementary school. I'm still pissed off about that, by the way. Like, our class met the goal to have the principal kiss a frog, and that was why so many of us were so, like, dedicated to it, to, like, reading that many pages, was so we could see her kiss the frog, and she never kissed the frog. She came up with an excuse to not kiss the frog. Like, fuck you! If you're gonna make that a goal, then actually do it, lady. Why always the library? Why never the truth-telling, Prairie? Yeah, I loved it. I will kick your ass at reading books, Lizzie. Each time, it'd been one of the highlights of your summer. Your mom still brought up the time when you shyly made her a thank you card for letting you participate. Aww. You and Lizzie went with Shiloh before, and this year, you brought Cove too. His dad had been so over the moon about Cove being included that he'd driven all four of you. Aww. You'd never been in Cove's dad's car before. It seemed a lot shinier than your mom's. Yo, he rich. After herding the group inside, Mr. Holden gave you all a wide wave with the arm that had a string. Why can't I read today? Had a wide wave with the arm that has a stingray on it. Have fun, kids! Stay inside of the librarian, dear. Wish I could watch you in action, but your poor old dad has to finish up some work.
I got it.
Well, I'm sure that won't get in the way. Heck, I'd probably hold you kids back. There was pointedly no response from his son over what was likely meant as only a joke. Cove's dad seems to deflate a bit. I'll swing around again when this shindig ends. This shindig looks like the bomb diggity. Yeah, you can go home now.
Aw.
Aw, you don't have to throw me out the door. Your sister, already in full competition mode, cut him off. For once, Cove looked grateful she was there. Man, I kind of feel bad for his dad. Like, he's just doing his best. We have to go find a table, Mr. Holden. You can talk to Cove after, when we win. Okay. See you in about an hour. Have fun. Did I say that already? The advanced stage is really catching up to me now.
Bye.
Bye, Dad. Bye, son. The four of you watched him shuffle out of the library, glancing over his shoulder at Cove more than once.
Bye.
Bye, Mr. Holden. Thank you for bringing us. Thanks, Lizzie. I don't know what you're thanking me for. Are you copying Shiloh? Oh my god. Just accept the thank you. Distracted, Cove is already glancing around the gigantic library. I want to go explore. What? I said I want to go look around and see what's in here. But the quiz starts soon. That's why we came. Right at the first signs of conflict, Shiloh's eyes darted between Lizzie and Cove. I want to read books. I want to go to the manga section. Let's go to the manga section, Cove. Let's read Pokemon Adventures. Then you can do it without me, right? You don't need a bunch of people. Didn't your dad say to stay with the librarians? You shouldn't go somewhere by yourself. Cove leveled an unimpressed stare at the both of them. Then his eyes met yours. Yeah, Cove's idea is more fun. I want to read, not do a quiz.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a Cove apologist today. Cove looked surprised but happy at the same time. This is something you'd quietly admitted you were looking forward to, and he still picked his idea instead. Yeah, let's go read books about cheetahs. You know how fast they go, Cove? They go so fast. I wrote like a paper about it in elementary school, Cove. Aren't I so cool? Fine. Let's go, Shiloh. Okay. I hope you drop Cove like a rock in part 2 and prove me right. You'll see, he'll be an animal king. Her arms folded, your sister stormed off. Shiloh had to race to keep up with her. She cares a lot about that. Uh-huh. Shiloh looks like a chihuahua trying to keep up with a horse. You couldn't help but laugh. Since you've been here a lot before, we could play hide and seek. Hide and seek? Not exploring? Can we read? Can we read books? Yep, if I'm searching for you and you're searching for me, we'll really have to look at everything. You weren't entirely sure of how effective that would be, but couldn't say he was totally wrong. I'll head first. Decision made, Cove took off towards the back of the library. You'd already agreed to play with him instead, so you covered your face and waited for 10 seconds. When you looked up again, he was nowhere to be seen. You glanced over towards the way he went. Cove hadn't much time to hide, but he was already invisible. The place you decided to check was... the solar system model, yeah! Your library's solar system display was pretty neat. It had all of the planets from the sun on out, and it had its own little section hidden in the science books. But you saw a tiny pair of familiar shoes poking out from under the earth, so you leaned around it. Yo, he likes space! He likes outer space! Let's go! Hi!
Hey.
Oh, hey! He turned back to the earth and its tiny moon. From this spot, I think it's supposed to be a solar eclipse. Yo, he's so knowledgeable about space! Kinda blocks out the sun. You looked at it, tilting your head. He was right. This thing was something you always walked by, but you never noticed that before. Hide and seek did seem to be working out for finding interesting things.
Okay.
Your turn now. I'm gonna cover my eyes and count to 10. I promise I won't peek. While Cove had his eyes securely behind the palms of his hands, you went to go hide. Stuffed animals, giant piece of fruit, outlaw, fantasy. I'm gonna go near the stuffed animals. Then I can talk about the shoe stork bill. The shoe bill stork. Why can't I say the name right? There was a place near the toddler's books with lots of stuffed animals for kids to play with. A tiny section among the boxes of toys and bean bags was almost out of sight if you didn't check closely. It was the perfect place to blend in, and for a little while, you did just that. Unfortunately, all those stuffed animals were also your downfall. As soon as you took a breath and leaned back, one of their press-to-talk sensors went off. Oh dear! I'm late for a very important date! I'm late for... Oh my god, he found me because of the rabbit? Like a super spy detective on the trail of a diabolical supervillain, which in this case was probably you. Cove was there as soon as the white rabbit started squeaking. Oh, he found the white rabbit. Through the white rabbit. Wow, that's loud. The sudden loud noise really had startled you, and it made you grimace. But Cove made a wincing face back at you, clearly understanding. He wiggled in his spot, far away from the rabbit, and gestured to the rest of the library.
Alright.
It's my turn again. Start counting so I can go pick a spot. Okay. Cove darted off before you even had a chance to fully close your eyes. 1 Mississippi. When the time was up, he was long gone. Again. There were still a lot of good places to hide, so you figured he was... Willy Wonka statues? What? There's Willy Wonka statues? Probably the Kid Detective poster. You figured he was probably near the poster with a gigantic image of a smirking kid detective. Yo, is that Detective Conan? Cove could have hidden in the itty-bitty little reading area next to it. Glancing past the poster itself briefly, your brain registered the words, Junie B. Jones, don't call her Beatrice, in big imposing letters. You paused to stare at it for a second, thinking. Why would I call her Beatrice if her name is Junie? Detective Conan! Shaking your head to clear away the distraction, you tiptoed in to see who was sitting in the comfy chair. And sure enough, it was Cove. But he was so absorbed in the book he was reading that he hadn't even noticed you yet. I don't think most people read while playing hide and seek. Can we read animal books though? Cove glanced up at you in one rough motion. Oh, hi, Bunny. I wasn't sure when you'd get here. It took a while. Not that long. Could have been worse, but it could have been better. Let's keep playing. I'm doing good. He put his hands over his eyes, but before you could run off again, a librarian approached the two of you. Oh. Ah, kids. I've been looking for you. Oh, let me get some water. My throat's kind of hurting. Ah! Cove peeked between his fingers at the stranger. Us? You must be Cove. Your dad told me he was waiting by the entrance. Cove blinked, mouth opening like he was gonna say something, then glanced down at his pink cast. It was a pretty clear giveaway. Sure. Is my sister Lizzie with them? She's taller than us and has orange hair. You're Bunny, right? He nodded. Yeah. Do I look like a bunny to you? Maybe. I found both of you at once. That's right, she's with him, and the little guy with freckles. Come on, let's go get you reunited so we can close up for the night. I noticed this. I don't know if it's just like my library, but like libraries close like super early. Like my library closes at like 2 or 4 p.m. and they like open at 12. Like who opens up for 2 hours? Who does that? My library, apparently. Ready to go home, you and Cove followed him up front, where the ragtag group of family members and Shiloh were all waiting.
Hey!
There you are! She was pouting. You could tell from all the way across the room, and it was only that much more obvious as you got closer. Your library. Oh wait, you made the joke. Yeah, I'm guessing it might be because like a lot of homeless people come into the library, so they like gotta make sure that everything's okay, I guess. But yeah, they have like people that go on patrols around my library and make sure everything's okay. Did you win? We came in second. Hey gang, thought you'd have been with them the whole time, Cove. Glad you didn't just go off by yourself at least. Cove glanced over at you, then back up at his dad.
Yeah.
Me too. A broad smile spread over Mr. Holden's face.
That's...
Even so, next time you should... Cove? Cove? Cove's dad glanced around, slightly frantic. Cove, just like always, had snuck off without thinking to say anything. He's leaving! Cove's trying to be the first one to the car! He wants to be shotgun. With a sudden burst of speed, Lizzie darted for the exit, still in Victor to be mode, even for something like a race to ride in the front seat. Oh wow, they really are in a race to be shotgun. There was nothing else for the three of you to do except head after them, pretending the librarians hadn't noticed all the commotion. Also, is it just me? I didn't actually like riding shotgun. I preferred to be in the back with like my friends. I didn't want to sit next to my mom. I always felt like I was being like excluded if I sat in the shotgun. Though Lizzie had been victorious in claiming a window seat in the car, you could tell by her crossed arms and occasional pout that she still had not forgiven your betrayal. Well, I still don't forgive you for Shiloh betraying me. So, I guess we're even. Cove hadn't been happy that she'd shot past him at the last second and that he'd have to sit in the middle between you and Shiloh. Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong, singing? What's wrong with sitting next to me? Or is it because of Shiloh? Do you not want to sit next to Shiloh? It's because you don't want to sit next to Shiloh, right? I don't want to sit next to Shiloh either. As a youngest sibling, I've only ridden shotgun as an adult. Yeah, I mean, shotgun's not even all that cool anyway. Stream lagged a bit for me. Not sure if it's on me or on your end. Oh, let me check. Bitrate seems to be alright. Hold on. Let me check. Let's see. I think on my end, BRB. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the bitrate is like that. So yeah, I think it might be you. But if anyone in chat wants to confirm or deny, just let us know if it's been lagging. Okay? Yeah, let me see. Let me look here. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, let's go back. Seems fine to me. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh wait, why is it in full screen like this? Hold on. It like showed my taskbar still. Okay, there we go. There we go. Did you say you came in second place? That's some good going.
No.
No, it's not. Oh my god, Lizzie! She levied another glare at you over her shoulder.
Sure.
Striving to improve is good too. Internet at its best, I guess. Oh, amen to that. Ugh. My internet was so bad last night. Like, disconnected 3 times. I was winning in our game. You nodded, even though you felt that was another couple of rounds you could have swung a victory. Hide and seek with just you two? That doesn't even count as winning. No, it does, Lizzie.
Why?
Shut up. Why not? It's not special. There's no judges or prizes. The moment spent with Cove is what is special. The prize is seeing Cove smile, okay? Yeah, I had the seat that she'd fought so hard to win. That wasn't much of a prize either. Dad. Yes? You could see Cove's dad's eyes in the rearview mirror, suddenly attentive at his son's call. We need a prize. Oh, as a matter of fact, am I gonna get money? Mr. Holden focused intently on the road ahead, as he thought as though a suitable reward to please Cove might appear before him. Are we going to McDonald's?
Right.
Right, the big thing on the flyer for this was the chance to get a free pizza coupon, wasn't it? How about I call up a takeout place and we get a pizza at home for dinner? Oh god, I'm getting hungry. Oh, I want pizza! I'll just take this opportunity to go eat since my laptop is being weird. Back in a bit. See you later, Twy. Elio, eat. I don't got no food. Lizzie huffed, pulling her arms closer to her chest. Great! Now only Cove gets anything good. Hey there, I'll ask all your moms if it'd be alright for you kids to have some. Stop talking about pizza. Hold on. Let me mute myself for a second, actually. I kinda wanna order something to eat, but like I don't think I have the money for it. So let me just call my bank real fast and check to see how much I have in my account. That is a slow bonk. Yeah, I don't know what's been up with these things lately. They've been going really slow. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna call my bank. 64. And I'm working 3 days this week. Hold on. Give me a moment. I need to do some math. Let me do some math. That's 64. I'm gonna have to get a ride to work and back on Friday. I won't be able to get a ride on Saturday. Yeah, I can't buy any food. I can't buy any food. I need that food to get to work. I need that money to get to work. Okay, no food for me. No food for me. Okay. Back to the game. Elio calls bank. Here's his combo. Hey yo, 'tis a robbery. I wish. Hey there. I'll ask all your moms if it'd be alright for you kids to have some. No food? Yeah, I don't have any money. I don't have money to get food. I don't got anything in my fridge either. I have to eat split pea soup again. Ugh. Please, you smiled as you stared out of the window at the scenery whizzing by.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Holden. Yeah, thanks, Dad. You're welcome. I do what I can. But you really should have stuck with the group. Quiz would have been fun. That was the plan when I dropped you off. We stayed together and didn't leave the library. I'm glad for that. I am. Well, there's a lot of trouble you can get into, even if you do have a buddy along for the ride. Just be careful next time. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, Co-Dad. I worry about you, and I bet Bunny's parents wouldn't want him to run off unexpectedly either. Okay, son?
Okay.
That's my boy. Now, enough guff from your old dad. Let's decide what kind of toppings we're gonna get. Pepperoni! Yeah, I want pepperoni too! Sounds good. Anything else? No. Just pepperoni. Or maybe some bacon. And the conversation continued from there with debates on what was best to put on a pizza for the rest of the drive. Yo, who's saying pineapple? Mr. Holden wanted anchovies. Ugh. And the other three in the car had to band together to explain how gross they were. The way Cove's dad laughed up in the front seat made you wonder if he was doing it on purpose. Aww. That's fun. So the promise of pizza was appealing, even if it did have to come with a mandatory side order of Cove. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah. Oh my god. So, thank you for gifting out 5 gift subs. Oh my goodness, I can't even see all the names. Slanting Tomcat, Burger Gaming Time, Mendy, Wyvern Master. I mean, you did set yourself to indifferent, that's true. On to Zero and Kaibo. Oh, thank you so much, Sam. Thank you. Oh my god. Sam. Thank you again for gifting more subs. Oh my god. Eat? Okay, you know what? Alright. Okay, just for that, I will order myself some food. Thank you. Song is like pushing kindness against me to force me to buy food. And technically, that money doesn't get to send to Elio in certain periods. Yeah, it won't until the 15th. Let me look at my clock again. Let me look at my schedule again. Okay, 9, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah, I should hopefully get paid. I should hopefully get paid. I have to do a direct dono for Elio to get food. I mean, I've got stuff in my savings. As long as I can make up for it. Like, I can afford to splurge a little bit. I can dip into my savings a little bit if it means getting food. I will spoil you in place of Barn if I have to. You are currently eligible for lower delivery fees? Hey, yo! Okay. Should I get pizza? Should I get pizza? Kind of want to get pizza because they're talking about pizza, so I kind of want to get pizza. Okay, yeah, let's get some pizza. What's the best pizza place? Okay, we got Pizza Guys. I'm just peeping on the phone while dining. Song, you're doing God's work. Yeah, thank you, Song. Thank you for all the gifts of Song. I don't like Little Caesars. Don't think I've ever had. Yeah, let's get this one. Let's get this one. I don't think this is like I think this is a local one, so I'm not gonna say the name. Now let's get a pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni. Okay, are these like made? These are made, right? Like I don't have to bake them. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's get pepperoni pizza. This is like, let's get like, or maybe that's a bit too much money. Maybe I'll get, what should I get? What should I get? I don't know what to get. I don't know what to get now. That's kind of a lot of money. What should I eat? Song, what should I eat? Okay, let's see. What's the recommended under $2 delivery fee? Well, I got like free delivery fees, right? Or like discounted? I don't want to get Popeyes because they're so slow. Get Taco Bell. What you should eat? Food? Maybe Burger King? I've been kind of craving Burger King. Get KFC, but I feel like I've been having a lot of KFC. Don't want to get Nash and Tenor because I don't like how they season their stuff. Get some tacos. Oh, I should probably plug in my charger. Where's my charger? Charger. My phone's dying. Order Domino pepperoni, but without pepperoni. No, I want pepperoni. I love pepperoni. Pepperoni good. Okay, you know what? I will get a pizza. I'll just get like a small pizza. Just get a small one with cheese in the ear. Well, if it has pepperoni. Yeah, you know what? I'll get pizza. I feel like pizza. I will get pizza. Hold on. How cheap is pizza, guys? 0 delivery fees. Okay, you know what? 0 delivery fees? Yeah. Okay. This is 0 delivery fees. Cup and crisp. Oh my god, that's $22. I don't want pepperoni. I just want pepperoni. Okay, yeah, let's get. God, $17. Because you don't eat it. Order Domino pepperoni pizza without the dough. Yo, how much is. Let me see. What's the cheapest one? What's the cheapest one? I don't want to do it through ratings. I want it to be like cheap. Cheap. Hey, that one is considered cheap? Oh god. Okay, fine. I'll get Mountain Mine. Okay. I know it's bad form to link other VTubers, but if you haven't seen pepperoni, I'm sorry, I have to link it. I've seen pepperoni. That's why I say pepperoni. Okay, God. I'll get a small. Regular crust. Red sauce, base cheese. Some bacon. And pepperoni. Okay. Yeah, so that'll be like $20. So it should put me to 40. Yeah, I should be able to get to work. Oh my god, 30. Wait, what the fuck do you mean delivery fee? I thought this was 0 delivery. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me get something cheaper. I thought you said it was 0 delivery fees, you fucking liar. Me ordering pizza. Not now, it's too expensive. I only have $60. I have $60 and I need to use like 20 of that to get home from work. Subway, Panera Bread, Denny's. Okay, I'll just get Burger King. I'll get Burger King. Keep your forks at hand, my people. Okay, let's see. Let's get chicken fries with honey mustard. And then, should I get burger? A burger? Triple Whopper meal. BK bacon and Swiss cheese royal crispy chicken meal. That sounds kind of good. Big fish sandwich meal. I don't want to get like the full meal because I don't like French fries. Like a chicken sandwich, bacon king. Yeah, let's get bacon king. No McDonald's. I had McDonald's yesterday, so not feeling McDonald's today. Oh, adding pickles comes as no extra charge. All right. Yeah, add some pickles. Okay. And I don't need a drink. Okay, how much is that? How much is that? Yeah, that's like $10 less than the pizza. Let's fucking go. Alright. Yeah, standard. Still 25. Ugh. $25. God. I have to go to the bank when I go to work. Alright. There we go. I got Burger King. I will eat soon. Anyway, back to the game. Alright. Let me oh, whoops, my controller. Where's my controller? It's like making my mouse go wiggy. Okay, there we go. Oh, DoorDash. Oh, confirmed your order. Let's go. It was a shame you hadn't been able to do the quiz, but skipping it for just 1 year didn't hurt. It was worth it. Alright, oh, we got ghosts. Let's friggin' go. Oh yeah, it's a good thing I got Burger King, because I saw the next one was friggin' barbecue. Oh god. The night was incredibly still. You really couldn't ignore how silent it was. It was almost eerie. You could even hear Lizzie snoring in the next room over. It was hard to believe how much of a blur today was. Summer sure did slip right past you. You flicked through the moments like pages in a scrapbook as you laid in bed. You thought a lot about what adventures you could have tomorrow until sleep started to catch up to you. Oh, is there like actually gonna be a ghost? Let's freaking go. Then you heard something scrape against the window. It wasn't that uncommon for the wind to push a tree branch against the glass. Summer breezes were the worst sometimes. Then you heard something scrape against the window. It wasn't that oh wait, did I go backwards? But the more you tried to ignore it, the louder it seemed like it became. It was like something was trying to get your attention. Ghost Romaine? Can we like romance? Can we romance the ghost? You lifted your head off the pillow to get a better look. Nothing was there. Nothing you could see, at least. I'll see myself out. It's okay, Yen. Went back to bed. I had to investigate. Like, if I thought there was a ghost, I 100% would be the person that would be like, yo, let's see, is the ghost actually there? My friends get so angry at me. Cause they're like, no, don't bring out the Ouija board. And I'm like, bring out the Ouija board. Oh, Wyvern Master is thinking song for the gift sub song. Hopefully you're still here. You practically jumped out of bed and crept down the stairs to go outside. Yeah, hope you enjoy your emotes, Wyvern. Your moms were still awake. They stayed up so late it seemed. Luckily, they were watching TV and didn't hear the soft click of the front door opening as you slipped past. Oh my god, You looked around the neighborhood for a few seconds, checking over each individual house. Oh. It looked normal, but it didn't feel that way. You're gonna get kidnapped, running around at night without letting your parents know. You knew you weren't supposed to be out here right now, then why are you out here right now? Yeah, okay, I'm not the type of person that's like actually terrified of getting kidnapped. So, I 100%, wait, what? I 100% would be scared. You didn't know what had come over you. If something bad happened, no one would know where you had gone, and the thought of that made your stomach tighten in fear. The ease with which you had slipped out only served to make you feel worse. Your moms didn't need to be vigilant because they had trusted you not to do exactly what you were doing.
Bunny.
Cove! Oh, thank God! Oh, he's wearing different clothes now. Cool. Is this like his winter fit, maybe? Maybe it's winter now? Oh wait, no. It's always summer in this game, isn't it? You twitched at the sudden call, immediately calming down upon seeing Cove walking up to you. It was strange, and yet also completely normal to have him appear like this right now. I guess because it's like cold, so he's wearing something like when it's nighttime, it's cold. I was speaking of, you guys got angry at me last time when I talked about it being cold, like for the degrees or whatever. I was standing out last night waiting for my lift to come and pick me up to take me home, and I saw these like teenagers like sitting on the thing in front of the movie theater, and they were like, it's so friggin' cold. And so I looked it up. I went there and I was like, is it colder than when I said it was cold and everyone made fun of me for it? So I went and I looked up how cold it was, and it was like 50. It was like 58 degrees. And so I was like, yo, I'm not the only Californian that's like this. What are you doing? I saw you standing around in the middle of the street from my window. You weren't sleeping either? Why not? Cove turned up his lips to smile, almost as if he was amused by the question. Because? I'm just gonna be real. I would not want to be out alone. I always want to have someone out with me if I am out and about. So I 100% would say I'm glad you're here. Whatever the reason is, at least you are no longer alone in the dark.
Why?
I heard a strange noise. Ellie is still on your campaign against Shiloh. Yep. Shiloh really ruined his chances with me. Me who is Cala blood but lives in Texas and think 50s is jeans weather. Oi. I heard a strange noise. You too? That's why I was up. Cove hesitated for a moment, looking down the street before his aquamarine eyes fell on you again. Did it scare you? Yeah. Me too. I was kind of wondering if it was the wind, but what if it's not? What if it's a person? What if it's something that's not a person? The unsettling noise suddenly rushed through the air. Cove and you flinched. Sounds even worse than before. You were about to agree with him when the noise came yet again, tearing through the still night. The two of you rapidly looked around, trying to find the source, but to no avail. There's no sign of an answer to this puzzle. You thought that. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here at a crisp 27 Fahrenheit with shorts. It had to be a ghost. Oh, my order's been picked up. Oh, it's on its way. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Let me check to make sure that the gate's opened. I'll be right back. Be right back. Oh god, I clicked something again. What did I do? There's the button that I keep doing. Invisible creepy thing luring children from their beds. It had to be a monster. Okay, let me get caught up here. The food, it's been picked up. Hermes, deliver it with haste. The thought terrified you down to the bones, and you regretted leaving the safety of your nice warm bed. Hey, can you tell where it's coming from?
Not really.
Then we'll have to look more, somewhere else. Maybe we'll see something. Okay, let's go. The two of you walked along the familiar streets of your neighborhood, sharing the sidewalk and the small amount of courage you had between each other. Okay, yeah. I'd be a lot more courageous if I was with someone else. I would be like, yeah, there's no way someone would kidnap both of us, right? Shadows cut corners and angles where you didn't expect them, distorting the features you saw every day. The noise came again, shrill and hard. It set your teeth on edge the way it ground its way through you. Cove's throat bobbed, his eyes glistened in the dim light. Deep breaths. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. You sucked in a lungful of the cool night air, letting it out slowly through your mouth. Your parents had mentioned that it was good for relaxing nerves. There was no question that you were afraid of whatever the noise may be, but you didn't want that to stop you. Despite your fear, you had to be brave. Cove shut his eyes and pressed his lips together.
So...
Where did you want to check? Let's go to the beach, eat? Wait, no. Would a ghost be at a beach or a park? Oh, well, I heard it through the window, right? So it might be the hills behind my house. You and Cove ascended the hill, lit only by the stars in the night sky. The wind rippled through the grass and ruffled your hair. Without the sun's light to translate what you were seeing, every bush in the distance looked like a creepy figure or a towering monster. Anyways, love y'all, but I just got home and need to become moist, shower, and right. So I will now eat. Have a good night. Yee! Nice having you here again. See you later. Oh, what Barn said was a reference? What was it a reference to? I can only think of, like, Kino's Journey, but I'm not sure if it's a Kino's Journey. The noise was just as loud here as it was in your neighborhood, with just as little indication behind the cause. Kept going forward. You couldn't stop when you had already gone so far. You had to find out what was going on. See, I would be scared if it was just me by myself, but if I have someone with me, I'ma be courageous. The top of the hill was an excellent vantage point to survey the town from. Everything appeared normal. There was no out-of-place sight pinpointing the answer to this mystery. Oh! Wow! Wow, they're already here? Oh my god! Hold on. Jesus Christ. Yeah! was the fastest delivery ever. Like, holy crap. Damn. That was like instant. That was just instant food. Oh my god. Let me eat a little bit. Oh, dang. Where'd I put my... Oh, there it is. Like, I think I ordered that, like, how long ago? That wasn't that long ago. Yeah, about 22 minutes ago. Jeez. That was so fast. Damn. Burger King ain't fucking around. So hold on, my chat. It's a bit, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Back to the game. The hill had many great hiding places, and you intended to check them all. You upturned rocks, peered up trees, and rummaged into the thick grass for anything that might bring some closure on all this. Despite your thorough searching, you turned up nothing amiss. You still were glad you had come. You had relished playing outside rather than being cooped up indoors. This had been a terrific excuse to go out and see the world in a different light, literally. Thank you. What was it a reference to? Where's that reference? Like, all I can think of is Kino's journey. What was that a reference to, Barn? Well, whatever the noise was, you were confident that you had established that it was not coming from the hill. Once you were satisfied nothing out of the ordinary was to be found on the hill, you had to consider your next step. Now let's check the park. The private playground was as empty as ever. You could just about hear the mysterious sound if you were quiet, but it simmered down to a whisper. Cove was practically shaking when he realized it had progressed far enough to reach here. IDK, lol, I'm as confused as you are, but I'll take the praise regardless. Oh, did you do like an accidental reference? My dad says, good detective work starts at home. He watches a lot of crime shows. So, maybe it could be good to look closely. Okay. The two of you swept through every corridor of the park. No monkey bar, swing, or tire went unchecked. The two of you conducted your separate investigations without conversation. If you had found anything that might explain the noise, you would have brought it to the other's attention. Give me a moment. At one point, Cove seemed to have taken an interest in something he found in the sand, but he pocketed it without showing you. Eh? You had exhausted all the possible places to search in the park. Straightening up, you mused over your next step. It's gone. What? Then you realized it. The noise, which had grown fainter and less frequent during your search, had died off completely. Ooh, music change. You and Cove shared puzzled looks, but neither of you had an answer for what had caused the mystery sound or made it go away. You tried to hide a yawn behind your hands. We should go back home. The night was still as you walked home, with none of the usual background noises or the eerie whistle from before. You could hear every step you and Cove made like a cough in a movie theater. The two of you came to a halt outside your front door. Never before had it looked so ominous. You wrung your hands nervously. Would your absence have been noticed? Did you sneak out a lot? Lots you were lying. Lots you were telling the truth. Not really. Thought so. How did you know? I hadn't seen you out of my window this late before. Are you always looking out for me then, Cove? That was fair, though it could have been possible you were just so good at sneaking that this was the first time he had caught you. Did you come out because you saw me then, Cove? Are you worried about getting caught?
No.
He was so forthright that you believed him completely. But your dad, won't he get mad or sad if he catches you? He's never happy with what I do. Oh. I'd sympathize. My mom's the same way. That must be hard. Yeah, he and Mom do what they want. Why shouldn't I? What you said wasn't a reference to Kino? Oh, yeah, that was the reference I thought it was. I guess not. Yeah, I don't think Barnes seen Kino's journey. I think it just said it because, like, Hermes is, like, a fast guy in, like, Greek mythology. Alright, I'm going in.
Bye.
Okay, good night. Good night! You turn the doorknob as slowly as a clock's minute hand, holding your breath for a telltale click of the lock, then nudged it open. When all that happened was the door opening, rather than the blaring alarms that you'd feared, you melted with relief. Back inside your house, you were surprised to find your mom still watching TV. Oh boy. Well, at least we're not getting in trouble, right? Weirder still, it looked like they were on the same show as they were watching before you left, yet you were positive you'd been out investigating for hours. Perhaps you could use their distraction to your advantage. If you could just get up the stairs, you would be safe from suspicion. But how could you get there? Okay, I think if I sneak, my parents will see me and they'll be like, why are you sneaking? So, like, if I walk in nonchalantly, they'll be like, oh yeah, you just came in to, like, grab a snack or something, right? Sometimes the best thing you could do was to hide in plain sight. You strode across the room in the direction of the staircase. Bunny? Your moms knew you were up, but they had no idea why. They abandoned the couch and their show to hurry over. They were still in a state of surprise. You weren't in trouble yet.
Are you okay?
Oh, what are you doing down here, sweetie? Did you have a bad dream? I feel kind of bad. I lied. I lied. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm gonna lie. What will I get with telling the truth? Get grounded? Get my PlayStation taken away? No. Nope, I've been on the God of War hype lately, and I remember ripping Hermes' legs off. Oh my god. You couldn't bring yourself to own up to what you had done. I heard scary noises, so I came down here. It was more of a reference to Hermes being the delivery man of the gods. Yee! I thought so. The surprise gave way to concern.
Sweetie.
Honey. Mom took you by the hand and led you up the stairs. Whew, your hand is cold. Why didn't you come over to us? I was supposed to be in bed. Bunny, you won't ever be in trouble for coming to us when you're frightened. I will be in trouble for lying to you, though. Greek mythology for the win, although Kino's journey is fine. Yeah, Kino's journey is Kino. We'd much rather you came to us than try to solve things all by yourself. Her phrasing made you feel bad. The nervousness ate at you as you were tucked into bed. Your moms assumed that your flushing and insistence on delving under the covers was part of your fear, and spoke to you softly until you calmed down enough to peep out from underneath your sheets. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm still gonna lie, though. Once your moms had left, you turned over the night's adventure in your mind. It was still hard to believe that you'd really done it. It was harder still to believe that you'd gotten away with it. Even now, you half expected to be caught somehow. Perhaps you'd left the door ajar, where trailed sand where they'd already swept up. He wondered how Cove's dad had handled his return. Cove hadn't been at all scared about his dad's reaction. Wiggling down deeper underneath the sheets, your thoughts turned to what that noise could have been. Nothing had been solved tonight, but that wasn't so bad. There were a lot of mysteries in this world. Your thoughts morphed into dreams, carrying you to more and more outlandish visions of what may lay behind the strange sounds. Next morning proceeded mostly like usual, though your mom seemed to be giving extra consideration since finding you last night. You later learned Cove didn't end up in trouble for the nightly escapade either. It was unclear whether that was because his dad chose not to punish him, or if Cove got away with it. Let's go! We both got away with it! It was amazing to you that it all worked out for you both. As for the sounds that started this all, the adults around were convinced it was nothing more than the wind. For your imaginative mind, that wasn't nearly enough. How could they accept something so simple so easily? Maybe it'd make more sense when you were grown up too. Alright, let's do a little bit of barbecue. Just a little bit. You've been brought along to the big park today, which did an excellent job of living up to its tale. Okay, let me have some of my chicken. The park near your house, with its lonely playground equipment, wasn't even a quarter of the size of the expanse of grass and trees that lay before you now. As it was in the next town over and too far for you to walk to by yourself, you didn't get to visit it much, and so you soaked up the environment. I am the exact different. When I was a kid, I would go down to the park all the time. I'd like dress up as characters. I remember I like went to school as like, because I was really into Kiki's Delivery Service when I was like 6 or 7 or however old I was when that came out. And I like dressed up like a witch, and I brought like a broom with me to school, and I didn't tell my mom that I left. So my mom wound up finding me at school like in a big panic, and I was just there like with a broom in between my legs pretending to be a witch. Another difference between this park and the one in your neighborhood was that this one had visitors other than you. Lizzie, Shiloh, and Cove. Today it was the busiest you'd ever seen, thanks to the community get-together luring people in from all over the local area with the promise of barbecue and fireworks. Your family and Cove's were just two of many. What seemed like dozens of cars were parked up already when you had arrived. You saw Cove hesitate as he took in the growing gaggle of strangers. By your mommy, Lizzie bounced on the balls on her feet, barely containing her excitement. I want food. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some more myself. Alright, it was gonna be so good. Mommy had told you that the people running the community event weren't charging for it, but she wanted them to get something in return. It was gonna be so good, Elio speaking about his food. Which is why you'd not been allowed to touch the beautifully iced cupcakes she had carried on her lap during the drive over. It was a special treat for them. Every time the car made a turn, she'd clutch the box tight enough for her knuckles to strain, much to everyone else's amusement. Mr. Holden's contribution to the party, a huge pack of juice boxes, was tucked under his arm after being retrieved from the car's trunk. Is it apple juice? I want apple juice. You bet there had been no such dramatics around that cargo getting here in one piece, but the boxes did lack the beautiful shimmer of Mommy's treasure cupcakes. Okay, chat, were you guys an apple juice kid or were you a fruit punch kid? I was an apple juice kid. I'm glad to know a fellow intellectual chatter like you.
Okie dokie.
Everyone all set? It should be. Cove, did you put sunscreen on before we left? Apple juice kid, let's go, ID! Yeah, I always do. You don't have to tell me. Mr. Holden deflated. His attempt at caring for his son rebuffed, but he triumphed with a smile.
Good kid.
I don't want you getting burned or dehydrated either. It'll be a busy day.
Well,
Don't think there's gonna be any risk of that second part. Yeah, we got all this food and drink around. Mom nodded at the tables up ahead, laden with all kinds of food and drink. She was right. There's plenty to go around. Parents headed over, with you, Lizzie, and Cove trailing after them. A bunch of grown-ups were clustered around there, chatting, but you were more intrigued by what was on the tables. Some of it was familiar. Chilled meat, sliced vegetables, big bags of chips. There was a lot you didn't recognize. Okay, I'm gonna eat. That made me hungry. Your mom said that you weren't to touch the food until they said it was time to eat. That reminded me of like when we would have Thanksgiving. You guys know how like one of my aunts is like Jehovah's Witness and stuff. So like I remember there was like this one time we had Thanksgiving, and I just immediately started like going to town on the food, and then I saw like my aunt was like saying her prayers at the table before she ate, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh, whoops. I didn't want to risk getting caught. I mean, I already kind of snuck out of the house like yesterday, so maybe I should try and play it a bit safe today, just in case Holden actually caught Cove and he tells my parents. It'd be bad if he got in trouble before the event had even started. Yeah, they might not even give me my pizza. You saw that Mommy and Mr. Holden had deposited the food and drink they'd brought. Mommy gave the cupcakes one final worried look before turning to you with a smile. Oh, they're nervous that I'm gonna go on a sugar high, huh? Since that's the topic at hand, how about we freshen up with something to drink? Yeah! That'd be great. Along with the ones out, there was a giant ice cooler on the ground, stuffed full of cans of soda, boxes of juice and milk, as well as bottles of water. Your drink was apple juice! Or soda. Soda or juice? Well, if I'm at a get-together like this and it's like a barbecue, I'd probably have soda. The bubbles in the soda tickled your nose as you gulped it down. My dumb fucking ass were about to ask if you were adopted. What? Why? Your little group took a break while everyone quenched their thirst. Are you talking about me as myself, or oh, me and the game? Well, I mean, we have two moms, so yeah, I think we were adopted. Mr. Holden smacked his lips, pantomiming enjoyment. I hit the spot. You kids to go have fun. You can take your stuff with you and join the other kids playing games. Just don't go too far from the tables. We'll be keeping an eye out, so don't even think about sneaking off. We're not going to the other parts of the park today. Lizzie huffed at their comments. They did sound directed at her, but she scanned the surroundings, nodding her head towards a group of kids like a general, directing their battalion. She pointed the way.
Come on!
Let's go over there! Co's mouth was downturned as he looked from the parents and the other adults to the new kids, clearly not favoring either option. Oh, are we gonna see some new kids? Adoption is a valid form for family to take, unless it's a bird being adopted by a fish. That's a drowning. Ultimately, he hunched his shoulders and tagged along after Lizzie. That was a good one, Barn. I want to play with the other kids. You followed after Lizzie and Cove, who were waiting for you on the outskirts of the group appearance. Yeah, I want to see if there are any new cute kids on the block. Hurry up! You picked up the pace, moving into a jog. But when Lizzie pelted away at full speed, you and Cove had no choice but to break out into a run. Not gonna lie, the 5-frame head pat is growing on me. Oh, is it still going? Shimatta. I didn't even notice. The other kids were far out in the field, still at your speed. It wasn't long until you reached them. As you approached, they turned around to greet the newcomers.
Hi.
I'm Lizzie. That's my little brother Bunny, the one with the Castus Cove. He offered a smile. Cove simply lifted a hand in greeting. There was a chorus of hellos and names from the other kids. None of the kids looked to be about Lizzie's age or older. A couple seemed to be the same age as you and Cove, and there was one tiny little thing with his arms folded over his chest. What? What are you up to? The first kid, a boy with curly black hair and neon green sneakers, cool, who'd introduced himself as Hayden, shrugged as he looked at the others. Not much. The second kid to pipe up, Lisa, you're tearing me apart, had half her face obscured behind the huge glasses she wore. We hadn't decided yet. She glanced wistfully over her shoulder. Following her gaze, you saw the spray of water first, and heard the shriek as someone got splashed in the face before you spotted the person shooting them. Okay, hold on. I think I'm gonna actually stop here for the day. I think I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna go on the BRB, and then we'll play some Resident Evil 2. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop around there for our life. And let me exit out again. Yeah. So yeah, I think that'll be it for our life for the day. We'll see if we get to actually like see any sprites of these kids next time.